You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. Now look up the news making international headlines this Monday the 7th of March.
Ukrainian military have helped residents in the city of Irpin to escape as heavy Russian shelling hit on Sunday, March 6. Abandoning buildings on fire and carrying plastic bags, people took the only escape route out of the town with their children and pets in the attempt to reach bus and vehicles that would take them to safety. Ukrainian police have said there was relentless Russian shelling and air raids in the northeast Kharkiv region, reporting many casualties, while the United Nations World Health Organization have said there had been several attacks on Ukrainian healthcare facilities. Irpin is located 24 kilometers from the capital Kyiv. Moscow and Kyiv have traded blame over Saturday's March 5 failed ceasefire to allow civilians to flee Mariupol and Volnovakha, two southern cities besieged by Russian forces. Ukraine has said more talks were set for Monday, March 7, but Russia was less definitive. People who have been able to escape Ukraine have spilled into neighboring Poland, Romania, Slovakia, and elsewhere. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has called on those in areas occupied by Russian troops to fight.
Over 1.36 million people have fled Ukraine since the start of the special military operation launched by Russia on February the 24th, with Poland taking in over 756,000 refugees, according to the latest UN data released on Saturday. According to the United Nations Refugee Agency, a total of 1,368,864 people have fled their homes seeking safety, protection and assistance. Most of the refugees are going to neighbouring countries such as Poland, Romania, Slovakia, Hungary and Moldova. As the situation continues to unfold, an estimated 4 million people may flee Ukraine, said the agency. The bloc has relaxed its rules on refugees and said its member states will welcome them with open arms. In the light of emergency and paramount humanitarian needs of refugees from Ukraine, an inter-agency regional refugees response is being carried out in support of refugees hosting countries' efforts in the UNHCR. The agency has also said that the situation in Ukraine could be Europe's largest refugee crisis in this century.
Italian police have seized villas and yachts worth at least 140 million euros, or about $153 million from 4 high-profile Russians who were placed on a European sanction list following Moscow's attack on Ukraine, sources said on Saturday, March 5th. A police source has said a villa owned by a billionaire businessman Alisher Osmanov on the Mediterranean island of Sardinia and a villa on Lake Como owned by state TV host Vladimir Soloviev had both been seized. In addition, sources have confirmed that yachts belonging to Russia's richest man Alexei Mordashov and Gennady Timchenko, who has close ties with Russian President Vladimir Putin, were impounded overnight in the northern Italian ports of Imperia and Salerno. Russian oligarchs are believed to have bought numerous villas in choice Italian locations over the past 20 years, and sources have said more assets were expected to be seized in coming days as Western states implement massive sanctions to try to force Russia to withdraw from Ukraine. Italian banks were instructed by the Bank of Italy's Finance Intelligence Division on Friday, March 4th, to urgently let it know of all measures taken to freeze the assets of people and entities placed on the European Union list. Uzbekistan-born metals and telecoms tycoon Osmanov is well known in Italy for owning multiple properties on Sardinia, while Italian media say Mordashov owned a villa worth some 66 million euros, or about $72 million on the same island. Taking into account the assets of his whole family, Forbes magazine estimates that Mordashov had an estimated net value of $29.1 billion before sanctions hit. His 215-feet yacht, the Lady M, had a price tag of 65 million euros, or about $70.70 million, while Timchenko's boat Lena was worth some 50 million euros, or around $54 million, a police source has said. Timchenko made a fortune in oil trading and has been described by Putin as one of his closest associates. Soloviev has reportedly complained on Russian television when he found out last month that he risked losing his Italian villa. He was quoted as saying that Europe has sacred property rights.